Hello, everybody. It's Lindsay. I'm back with more real estate topics. So, one thing that I always get asked is, what do I do? I'm ready to buy a house. How do I start? What's the first step? People seem so overwhelmed when, they realize that they want to buy a house. Let me make it easier for you. First, it can be first or second. Here's the thing. In order to purchase, unless you're paying with cash, you need to have a lender. You need to be pre-approved. Now, you can either go with a lender that you already know and trust, a bank that you're already with, or you can find a realtor like me, wink, wink, if you're in Illinois and Indiana. And we can refer you to some lenders that we work with. So it's common for realtors to have preferred lenders or lender partners. The advantage to working with a lender that already works with a realtor is that the process is so much smoother, so much faster, because the communication process has already been established and the relationship has already been established. If you choose to go with a lender that you are familiar with or that you've chosen, that's fine too. Sometimes your realtor will call that lender just to make sure that they've checked all your pay stubs, your taxes, your credit, making sure that you got a pre-approval go, like the green light from the FHA system if you're going FHA. But not going to go that far. So the first thing you do, you get a lender so you can get pre-approved, so you can know what your budget is. Then you get a realtor. Once you have that document, you are ready to start shopping. The important thing about getting your pre-approval letter prior to you starting to look for houses is, I don't want you to fall in love with a home that you cannot afford. It is the most devastating thing to watch. If we go into this house, you're like, oh, Lindsay, I absolutely love it. Okay, now let me call the lender and see, what we have to do. And then the lender says, I'm sorry, Mr. Joe or Mrs. Pam, you can't really afford that. This is what you can afford. I want to save you all of that heartache. It doesn't even make sense to go that far. Let's find out what you can afford, and then we move forward from there. As far as the lending criteria, it changes all the time. Depending on, really what's going on with the world, with the government, with the banks. Different banks have different rules that they, that people have to, meet their requirements prior to them lending them, money. It just really depends. It's no one answer, one size fits all. You really have to shop around to determine who you really want to work with. I always suggest to my clients to call at least 3 lenders. What you want to do is find out who has the best rates going on, who has the best deals, if they have any home buyer incentives or credits or things that they can offer. You just want to know, who will I work best with? This is a very large investment. And so we want your process to be as smooth as possible. Here's a unknown fact. The first time your credit is pulled for a mortgage is the only time that it will affect you within 30 days. So you can go get your mortgage, your credit pulled here for a mortgage, and then you can go to another lender and say, okay, let me see, what they do. The government expects you as a consumer to shop around. So they're not going to ding you because you've gotten your credit pulled for a mortgage multiple times. So, hey, I would say if they're giving me the opportunity, go ahead and shop around and see, what lender you want to work with, what products they offer, or if you just like their personality, go for it. But that is the very first thing that you need to do once you are ready to buy your home. I'll be back with more tips, tricks, and funny stories about real estate soon. Take care.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oops. If you like this video, go ahead and press the like button. If you could subscribe, that would be amazing. One thing I do want to know is who's watching. So are you a new buyer that's ready to purchase? Are you a lender that's looking for buyers that are ready to purchase? When you say who you are, put where you're from. It'd be nice to connect some people. We could be all over the world. All right, take care.